Hello, this is the second part of the chess video, and let's start and create the chess pieces. Okay, Nomad Sculpt. This is our chessboard. We can make it invisible and reset the view to the front view, and it's best to lock the front view. And if you like, you can bring in a reference picture like this here, and let's start. The best tool for this is the Lathe tool because most of the pieces are identical in most of the shape. Okay, you can use the Lathe tool, and here the fixed is okay, and draw only a straight line and press the green button. And now here, look at your reference and here sculpt a little bit like this, a little bit inside. So more here, and then we need, I think, a black dot. Something like this, and a little so, and yeah, you can play around and create your own shape. I think this is okay, and don't validate this object. This is the first one, and yeah, it's in the chessboard, but I bring it outside, and you can now clone this object. Press clone and move it with a gizmo, and adjust the next piece a little bit. I think the queen needs a little bit a different, and she's a little bit higher, and such thing here, and something like this, and here a small ball. Yes, and we can go back to the king and adjust him a little bit. I think let's do it like this, and a little bit like this, and the next, clone it, and okay, we can rename it. This is a queen. Queen. The first one was a king, I think. And this is the next one, the think we need the bishop, and here's a little bit like this. Okay. Okay, I think it's okay. The, the next one, I think, is the rock, but this one is a bishop. And clone it. And this is a rock. It's a little bit too big at the top. There you go. It's okay. It's my chess. And in German it's a tower. I don't know. I googled it, but they say it's a rock. Okay, and clone this one. And I think pawn is the smallest. We don't need that much. So then we need a round one. Something like this. Okay, fine. Rename it. Okay, and the last one is a horse. Clone. Okay, and for the horse we need a different thing. I think we leave it like this and name it horse. Okay. And now we need a plane. Add a plane. I rotate it in the front view and make it a little bit bigger. And I try to bring the reference in a better position for the to cut out the horse here. Let's see the wire. The wire is okay, I think. We can validate the plane. And here with a trim tool, make sure that hole filling is off. And you can use the lasso. And here select the shape of the horse. You can split it in multiple parts here when you trim. It's not good visible with the image here in the background, but I hope you get it. Now you got such a plane here, and with a mask you can select this. I make the outline on and mask this part. Now I think we can rotate again, and you can extract it now. Make sure that border smoothness or something is not active and extract it. And now you can bring it in position, scale it, and place it here. Make it a little bit bigger, like this. I think I use move origin to center it. It's also possible when you got here this plane we don't need anymore. When you bring this here to the horse as a child and press reset, what happens now? At this case it doesn't work. Okay, move origin, bring it here in position and place it. Now I think we use a solo view and use a voxel remesh. Here's voxel, and we can bake the matrix. Press bake, and then yes, remesh it. And then we can sculpt a little bit. I'm checking the symmetry. I need not this one I need. Okay, symmetry is okay. And yet use trim and now use hole filling. Turn it on. Lasso we can use. and we have to activate the symmetry at the left side, like this. And we can use a voxel remesh. And smooth it a little bit. We need a little bit of higher intensity, I think, that smoothing works. And I use a cell mask, lasso. And I mask this part here and I blur it a little bit, blurry, and invert. And then we can use the gizmo to make it a little bit thinner here and clear the mask. And use a voxel remesh. Smoothing. And use the tools too small. Inflate. Too big. And I think we need 2 eyes here. Something like this. Smooth is active. Okay, let's look at it. Yes, I think it's fine. So I think we got all the pieces here, and now we can try to join them together or voxel remesh them. 250 voxel merge. This one. Oh, too much. 200. With this part here, we have to cut out the top here a little bit. I think we split the mesh here like this and see it in the solo view, not in this one. This one. Okay. And I split it again here and here. And I delete this part here. And this part and this part I join. And I clone it. And what's the best way to get the same? Let's use other thing. Let's add a box. And where's my box? So we need a radial repeater. And this one, invisible, visible, voxel, keep sharp edges we don't need, voxel merge. Something went wrong. Where's this part? Rock. Now it should work. Okay. This is now our better. Let's smooth it a little bit. And this one, voxel, resolution. Here for this one, no, this is the dame. Yeah, we can validate this one and use the Y radial or only 5 times and use the move brush a little bit, I think, with active symmetry. Yes, I think it's nice. And for the last one here we can voxel this one. And this one we can validate. And we need a cross for the top. We add a box. Something like this. And then we clone this one, rotate it 90 degrees. Select all the parts and voxel merge it. Now all the parts are fine, I think. I'm starting to decimate the objects here, decimate UV, and there's no UV active at the moment. Decimate, and I turn the wireframe off. I go a few steps back to this position and I use the smooth brush with grab dynamic radius, and I adjust it here a little bit, and also this one, the next one. I brush here always with a grab dynamic radius, and this one. And now decimation should work better. Preserve painting we can turn off. And see what the wireframe does. I think it's okay. Smooth shading is active. Like this. This is too much. One step back. Decimate. And this one. At this position. Now we got all the figures here, I think. We can select them and group them. Make the chessboard visible. I think we have to adjust it in the size. And I think I look now at the gizmo here. the pivot. I bring it here to this position, and now when I work with a transform here, they should stick to the surface here. And let's adjust the size a little bit, like this. Okay, let's place the objects. So we'll start with this one. I think best is move to the origin and move to origin is not good. The chessboard, when we move it to the origin, and why is this origin other? Okay. Now the object is in the center of the mesh, and we can use the snap function, and I think 0.5 should work to bring here the objects in position. And now we can use always a clone and bring it in the next position, clone it, clone, clone, clone. Okay. And we can create a group. Pawn. Okay. And this position is not correct. Better like this. And this one we can rotate and move origin. Here, bring it in position, make a clone, bring it here in position, and yes, we can select both and adjust it here. I think we can turn the snap off and bring it a little bit more here up. Okay, these are the horses. Group it. Bishop not. Only the horse. Horse. And the next thing is the rock. Now we can use the snap function again. Snap it and make a clone. Yes. Select both. Snap off. And Next is the bishop. Okay, we can, this two we can group. This was the rock. The bishop we can clone. Select both. Snap off. Place it. And group it. Bishop. And the next one is weiße Dame, weiße, white queen, white, move origin, snapping on. This is the correct field, not this one. Front view, snapping off, place here. And the last one is the king. Move origin. Snap. Ah. Snap off. Okay. I think we got it. And now this group is a white group. And I think we select the whole group. And when we clone this one, use the snapping. And now we rotate it. So, and the last thing is here we have to change the king and the queen in this position. And then this complete group we can paint black. I use now the post-processing. Oh, it's always active. Like this, curvature. Yeah, this is nice. And the outline function, yeah, we can use it. And when you now select, you can here change the snap function here to 1. And now you can move with your figures. Here, when you select this one, like this, I think it's nice. Perspective. Okay, have fun with sculpting and fun with playing chess. That's it. Ciao.